Alright. Good evening to Monster Train. I've waited for the DLC, and it is now released. It released yesterday. However, yesterday I wasn't here, I was playing Spirit Island with friends. So, new clans. There are two new clans. Well, one of them's not really new. So we have the Railforged, which are new, and the Wurmkyn, which aren't. Well, they're new to Monster Train 2, but they were in Monster Train 1. What we also have is the Rift Station, which is a different game mode, apparently. Here in the distance is the sound of your reckoning, Herzal. It's only a matter of time before she came back. We couldn't hold her there forever. Say what your mother for you, will ye? Also, apparently Hef is his daughter, which he looks like he has a flamethrower attached to his arm. What you talking about? What Malika hinted it is true, we don't have much time. Something is coming. It is. What is that? Alert all outpost soldiers, get to safety. Why? So, apparently a new game mode, run towards the shaking. Then here, what is this? Exactly, these are souls. The zone seems to have ruptured beneath our feet. We're about to have thousands of souls on our hand if we don't seal this soon. And a voice within is a mother. It sealed her away long ago. Up against another titan, not just a regular titan, a divinity. One of the three titans that created heaven and hell. You fought one before. Right, a father. We fought him in a bone shake. He almost... That was the divinity in the last divinity in the first game. The other army's already spread thin, fighting in heaven. We need to join a friend, build our own army. That's what I like. Build our army. Holy shit, they get turrets. So I've read they get like stewards and turrets, but I didn't think they'd actually get turrets. I love turrets. Turrets are some of my favorite. View the Soul Collection. So how does that work? Gain Titanite and -2. Defeat Lilith to upgrade. +10, this unit can be eaten to gain its damage and health. Apply 50% of this unit's buffed stacks to friendly units. Gain +1 permanently. Strike gain health per... That's kind of funny. What? Deal damage to units to unlock 30,000. Global. Life mode while playing Hellhorn to unlock. Play starter card as purge cards. So there's an entirely separate like progression on it. However, before I do that, I'm gonna do a normal run with the Railforged here and the Wurmkyn, and probably gonna get my ass handed to me because I have no clue how the Railforged work. And I will of course do it on Covenant 10 because of course Echo Infusion, one of my favorites. First of kin. So I've read the buffs. He has been buffed massively. His edge thing has been tripled from +5 damage to +15. Deal 9 damage forge. Add to your forge point total. I can't see that yet. I assume that's in combat. Probably. Again, this is the first time I've seen the Railforged. Also, good evening. Haven't even played them before. Spend a forge point and grant its bonus damage and armor for each forge point spent. So I assume they are more reliant on armor instead of health. Pyre Speak. Add a 0 Ember Pyre shot to your hand with Consume. Celebrate your pyre permanently gains +5 and +3. I'm not really that into these celebrate abilities, not gonna lie. Forge is a permanent. When you play a unit, spend all and grant its bonus. +1 damage and armor 1 for each forge point. How much does it normally give? I'll take the forge. Let's see the new mechanic. Card with Consume is played. All gods gain +1 magic power. Add 2 echoes onto each floor. The Wurmkyn I kinda still remember from Monster Train 1, even though they have been changed in parts. But again, the Railforged, no clue. What does Herzal do? Those the charged echoes? Yeah. And these are the forge points. You talk about whether your forge point will reset at the end of each battle. Okay, so baseline you give +3 and +3 and armor 3. However, with this guy it gives +1 and armor 1. Do I have consume cards? I presume not. Apply armor 2 to front friendly unit, sure. Review. You only hit for 15. You know, with Big Hammer I expected more. Especially because Hef is an actual card you can get in Monster Train 1 and she starts at like 45-60 or something like that. More Forge, and then we play the Spear Steward, who should know. He gets +4 and armor 4, okay. So the Forge points are permanent. Is that they aren't removed at the end of battle, not that they're actually permanent. Okay. So they are still spent. That makes it a lot worse than I originally wanted it to be. I also don't have any, like, AoE, I don't have multi-strike or trample. Oh yeah, you get that. Just hit him. And then we can reap on you. Hits for 45, I think we should win that, yeah. So these 9 have been removed. Ability Hoist. Oh, that's a room. Move a non-boss unit to this floor. Burst. Tax additional time, remove 1 stack on strike. Apply armor equal to half damage to the front friendly unit. That sounds kinda neat. A bugfly, those have been buffed, I know. Oh, that's what it means. Okay. So, the buff is permanent. Okay. That is, unfortunately, not as good as I'd hoped it would be. Salvage with Harvest, Forge 1. Ability Scrap Harvest, add a scrap metal to your hand. Persistent and player refined 3. Spider Assembly. Add a spike driver spider to your hand, then craft it. Choose between 3 random upgrades to apply to a card. Spike driver spider. Burst 2, and we can get an upgrade. Okay. So you'd want to keep some units in the backline, like in your hand, until you have a big enough forge thing to play it. Give you multi-strike. Actually, you know what? Give you multi-strike. Get a unit with burst 2. I'm just gonna try out things to see how they work. Titan Skin 1 shouldn't be too much of a problem. So all units I play at the start are not gonna get the buffs from Forge. And you give buffs, right. You deal 18 damage, so if we do that, yeah, that's fine. So you would get 8 damage. As you would get +2 and 2 armor. Do you? You do not have sweep. Can you put permafrost on units? Burst 2 ability, boom. Or Extinguish Forge 2. Well, that sounds good. And you need to toggle it so it doesn't take away the forge you have. Mm-hmm. Right. I don't actually want to forge this guy. These spiders he produces are not permanent, I assume. And this guy kinda needs trample. Strike, apply armor 4 to the front friendly unit. Oh, you're just big. You know what? That's good enough. So, and now I basically want to get a unit to play. Give him more health. Get me another spider. Burst 2, 11-3, 16-3. You are big, that's good enough. Actually, is it good enough? Not really. Get some reap on that. Yeah, those aren't permanently added to your deck, are they? Doesn't look like they are. And now we can get the Weldling. Who is now a 45... Okay, but it's now not permanent because Herzal is dead. Mm-hmm. So you want to play this Herzal on the top floor. So you have him at the end when you play your last unit that gets the buffs. Gain armor 2 permanently for each forge point spent. That's equipment, 15 damage to an enemy or unit or apply plus 5x damage to a friendly unit. I'll take the forge plate there. Take the infused consume spell. So the Weldling now does not have the permanent buff. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. So Herzal on the top floor. Bone Dog or the pendant. Take the pendant. I don't think I'll have space for the Bone Dog, unfortunately. Wurmkyn, Kinhost Vessel, Inspire +3 and +3. This guy was also buffed. I don't think I'm inspiring all too much today, though. So I'll take the Kinhost Pupa. Can I think I'll make one of the bonks stronger. And leave it at that. I forgot you exist. Revenge. Greater Fleshing is Mass 1. +2 damage for stack pass Flesh with abilities. 7/7 Flesh with 7 more stacks of Mass. Okay. So I want to play Herzal up here. Play the Kinhost Vessel, also up here. Alright, get that out. We will immediately etch. Forge here. Play one in front. I need to disable that. Alright. Get me a Spike Drivel. Extinguish Forge 2. That sounds good. Just gonna put that there. Then we can bonk something. Just bonk this guy. However, I need echoes to have this guy a hatch, right? Smith, fracture. Do I want an echo transfer? Not really. Do that there then. Right, I have a feeling the Wurmkyn and the Railforged might not be the best fit. However, I also have a feeling that the Wurmkyn will play very well with the Underlegion. Which the Underlegion just plays very well with everything, so I guess that's not really a surprise there. Right. Play you. Bonk here. For more forge. And then unfortunately, like, again, it's not permanent. But he gives 21 armor per turn, so I guess that's fine. Can we... We can do that. And now we just need echoes up there. To get us some reap. Yeah, distinct feeling they are not gonna play all that well together. Maybe with an infuse, but definitely not the consume thing. Infuse consumes, spend all forge points, deal damage to the front enemy equal to 35 times forge points spent. Apply 6 reap, apply +8 per echo. Nah, do the 6 reap. Salvage machine. Harvest, forge 1, that I'll take. I do have Bugworm's growth, so I'll take Ember. Right. I want to see more rail forged units. Forge 2, infused, armor 25, revenge forge 1. Interesting. Steel guard, cannot lose more than 15 armor per hit. So you are just uber tanky whenever you are played late. Strike forge 1, equipped gain burst 1. So you are also equipment based. Which you'd probably want the angels with. Ability scrap harvest. You get more multi-strike? No. Yeah, whatever, give you more multi-strike. Armor 50. Or okay, the forge is not affected by dualism. It's not a buff or debuff, so it kinda makes sense, yeah. However, the armor you get would be affected. I don't think that's relevant. I don't think that's worth it. Restore 150 health. I'm not gonna deal that much damage. I have a very much a lack of damage. Perzel up here. Kinhurst vessel. Machine. You are 3 size, which is a bit too big. Alright, the Spider Factory might have a problem. What do? Increase forge points and ember gained from smelt. Right, I think that's probably... That's probably something I don't currently have. Right. Fracture here, fracture here. Toss the Vengeful Shard, fracture you as well. We want all of the forging. Yeah, I can see that. I remembered the spiders from the first game, so I kind of wanted to keep them. But I can see that they might not be the best choice here. Consumer can gain Ember and Forge points. I think... I assume you've already played it. Do you know, is Smelt like an effect that some other cards have? So what I'm gonna do is activate the forging. And give you that boilerplate. So the boilerplate gets +1. +2 armor from Herzal and +2 armor from itself permanently. Right. Fracture you, Echo Infusion. Yeah, the Spectre is probably not gonna do anything. And the scrap metal kind of also just in my hand right now. Can we melt? We can smith twice. We can smith twice. And then play the Weldling. Who now finally gets his permanent bonus. But yeah, I'm not gonna survive all that much longer. Bonk someone. Bonk you. We are definitely lacking in damage, I can note that. And I wasted my forge again, right. Yeah, no. Okay, well, it's a first attempt. Bonk him. Fracture here. I'll probably will have to get used to the fact that I can turn the forge off. I can see that, yeah. Getting used to not wasting the forge is gonna be annoying. However, I really don't think they work well, but I do want to try. Wurmkyn. Oh wait, not this one. That one's not the etch one. Oh, but you can probably proliferate the you can probably proliferate the reap, which would not be bad. Inspire, right. Shroom units apply decay and to enemy units on summon, sure. Get me the strike, gain, and echo. Let's see if that is as good as it was in the first game. Probably not. Though they have buffed the Spine Chief. So now we have a small tank who will get bigger. Oh yeah, we can also do this. For more decay. Lovely. And then I can use the proclamation because I don't actually need the echoes. I don't have extract yet. When this guy gets multi-strike, this will be a whole lot better. Fire Stewart. It was the worst path in the first game, I am aware, yes. I just find it funny. I think, from what I've seen, what were the other two paths? The one was apply reap, and the other was plus damage per echo. And if I recall correctly, they actually buffed the... they actually buffed the... both this path and the echo per the damage per echo, if I recall correctly. They buffed this guy. which I want to try with that. Reduce. Oh, they changed him rather. Armor 6. That I'll take. This was also made bigger. Good. Spire Reap 5 and 12 plus 20 echo damage. Did they nerf that? I thought they buffed the first step, I believe. So maybe I haven't read entirely through it. Yeah. So we're just gonna make you bigger every time we can. We're gonna make you bigger. And play a steward up here just to kill him. Eager conscript. Make him bigger again. You die, so I am actually gonna use 2 cards instead of 1, so he can be bigger. If I recall correctly, this champion was kind of just really strong. Even in the first game. Mostly because he just has a lot of health from the get-go. Especially comparatively to the second one, the other one, Echo Ray, who kinda just wasn't that big. I like multi-strike on this guy. Frailty Penance, Ember Drain, Summon gain 3. Celebrate permanently gain plus 10. Sure, but you are fragile. I'm gonna give that to you. Yeah, I think Echo Right is just better. At least I liked him more because I liked the consume, get your card back thing. I much preferred that to the infuse stuff. The edge I liked more than the infuse. Alright, let's go ahead and fracture this guy a bit. Put some... What are you? If you have no deals 5 damage, right. Just put something in then. Do I extract here? No, I'm gonna buff him. You deal 9 damage. If I give you this, you are fine. In factory. I can use the proclamation, we will have enough. I know this path isn't good, but I like it. If you can combine it with the Shard Soul Carver and the other one, the Kin Soul something. That's what I'd always like to do. Get like 5 Bogflies behind them. And just buff them to death. I'm actually surprised they haven't really buffed and nerfed too many of the active units. Yet. I should mention, yet. Edge apply... Like, these, they have... The Underlegion also have edge cards, which I feel like will combine very well with the holdover. Exactly what I've been looking for on the Echo Infusion. Make one of the... actually make this then cheaper. Duplicate the holdover. And upgrade. Also, I'm not gonna multipath currently because I'm trying to get all 3 paths up to level 3 in the... This asshole. Hate you. Get all paths to level 3 in the logbook. Cancel Carapace. Unfortunately, not yet enough space on any floor. Yeah, no, I need 2 more for the Anoki to fit. True, but, and that is maybe even more important, they have good consume cards and good cards to get consume back. Consume cards back. Which I feel like is more important than actually having the edge effects. Because I'm pretty sure that these guys also don't have too many edge effects. They have a few. The champion, the Echo Raid, has like 3 different ones. But... actual, like, edge effects, I don't think really exist all that much. Well, there's the Bogworm, the Bug Deep Cocoon as well. And another 12. He will die now. Because he has the Fragile, which is a bit sad. And I should stop casting spells. He's dead. That's fine. Yep, the Bogworm. The Bog Deep Cocoon, then the Bogworm with... I think... Did they nerf that though? I feel like they nerfed that for Monster Train 2. Infuse, consume, retrieve... Yeah, I'll take that. And Mushroom Cloud. Nah. They do have a new room, the Wurmkyn, if I recall correctly. Let's see if we can find it. We cannot. Sure, get me that. They buffed it. I read something, but I'm not that good with memory, unfortunately. There's my multi-strike. Oh wait, you're full. Fuck. Well, that kinda solved that problem. Do I want to duplicate another Echo Infusion? Not really. True. Well, they did nerf the champion. You apply 3 corruption, hate that, but you kinda have to deal with it. You have 6, you have 8 now, which is not quite enough. Actually, it is exactly enough. What am I talking about? I was actually kind of surprised at how inflated the numbers were in parts. Right, in factory, play the Bloodthirsty Blade. Infuse. And then the first enemy that dies should immediately just... spawn a mushroom. Yep. And with that, my armor boy should be fine. More echoes. And do a proclamation. Why not? And with the regen I get from the infactory, we should also be fine. Okay. You are the... Wait, how much damage do I deal? I think that should be enough. Hate the sap, but it's fine. Actually, I can just proclamation you out. Okay, the mushrooms died. Unfortunate. Well, just get some new ones, I guess. Got me the spawning pods again. Do that. Buff them. I feel like it's mostly just +12/+12. Whenever I use that ability. Holy shit, he actually survives. Right, but they don't. Good. Fracture him, you got conscript, and then +14/+14 actually, wonderful. I realized I cannot give him trample, multi-strike or anything of that sort, because I kind of just stuffed him full with other effects. So he might not be as useful as I'd hoped he would be. Which might have been a mistake. Infused Echo Bomb. When played, the current flow will gain 1. Extract 3, lose echoes another player's card or activate this ability. Extract 3 for draw 2. What is this thing? This card can with the card that shared its name. Oh! They implemented a new mechanic exclusively for this. Wonderful. They saw the endless combo and have changed it. What do we take? I assume the Wurmkyn also have similar distinct things on the stuff that on also their like consume pile stuff. What do the Luna have distinct on? I don't think I remember anything they have that interacts with the consume pile. But maybe I misremember. I haven't played the game in a while. Do I want holdover on anything? Nah. Alright, I don't think I've seen those two before. The copy spell card has distinct. Okay. Yeah, just to make sure you can't, like, endlessly return your own spells. Makes sense. Applies +12 to Hallow on loop. Hallow applies +100 to Strix on resolve. Oh, one of you loops. Hallow. Titan Skin 10. Extinguish Strix gains Titan Skin 10. Relentless begins next turn. And then you multi-strike 1, live to fight. Instead of entering the Pyro Room, this unit moves back. So you loop. And you have multi-strike. And then you get multi-strike and start the... Okay. I haven't seen this boss before. Except in, like, preview. Right, fracture you. Get those two out. Iron Skin 10. That's not the worst. That's not the least. Also, you have haste. That's interesting. Fracture. So you want to kill her fast enough that he doesn't get the perma buff, basically. That he doesn't get too strongly buffed. Well, that's a problem. Can I get one of you out? The problem is that she kind of just tanks for the others. Give you this ring. Draw 2. That should deal at least a little bit of damage. Did something spawn there? Okay, I think I need to get rid of the hastes. So, fracture this guy. Bloodthirsty blade on you. More health, more health. I don't think... Yeah. You don't have haste, that's fine. That means I can actually just get rid of these two. You applied decay, so we're already fine there. Rot on you. Oh, I can't extract, right. Whenever she's up there, I kind of lack the damage. Yeah. The haste was a problem. I don't even have all the cards yet. I forgot. What are you? Ember Drain 2 Revenge, gain 1 Echo. And it's an equipment. I kind of want this on the Shard Soul card. Echo Snare, no card. One additional card will be infused. It's fine. Right. Let me try out the other thing. How well that works. It's so powerful upgrade that augment your run. Select cells to choose one to bring with you. Start with Onslaught and select more as you progress. Select and unlock stuff for your run. I think the only one I have is the Ghast Bud, is it? Yeah. Difficulty Bloom. Angle. Overgrowth. Increase extreme difficulty without adding its additional starting cell slots. And since this is kind of the Railforged thing, I'm gonna go with them. This does not have the Covenant. Hammerfall. Deal 15x damage to an enemy unit, apply plus 5x damage to friendly unit. Grant quick. Revenge, gain Valor 2. Gain Titanite. Titanite is reducing incoming damage by half. That fits perfectly. A foe awaits. Let's upgrade your champion. Pyre Speak. Sure, you know what? Do the Pyre Shot thing. When an angel moves, it gains Valor 2. So this applies to 1. Right. Play you. Play you. Just get the stewards out. And then we can basically just cause and just cause. What does the Pyre Shot do? Pyre immediately attacks enemy units on this floor. Sure. And then we'll hope that she can just tank. Also turn off the forging for now. And you have Revenge, gain 1 burst. Okay. But you don't deal too much damage yet. It's fine. +1 per infested stacks on the train at... Infested? Astral, the first reborn. So you have 5 bosses. But we don't have any infested yet, when if I see that correctly. Per infested stacks on the train. It appears I don't have infested yet, so I guess we're fine. Didn't it specifically say, like, on the train? In any order, feed or fort face. Okay. If you trouble, upgrade one of the major rewards in the remaining regions. Apply the displayed curse for the rest of the run. Enemy units gain +3 on shift. Major rewards, light forge of the random equipment rooms and ways to improve them, and a merchant of trinkets. Reduce Bill 1 and trigger gorge on resolve. And you need to defeat all 4. Additionally apply Wither Bloom. I don't know what they do yet, so I'm just gonna go with whatever. Burst 1 on resolve. Got the Semellas to prepare Flourish with a whip like tendrils. You must find a shield against the vicious assault unless the fury brings swift oblivion. Sure. What do you get? Rayforge unit in the room or an artifact and a heal? I don't think I need an artifact yet. Steel Guard, Armor 50, Spider Assembly. Sure. I shouldn't have clicked that away. Fuck. Quick gain 1 when a unit dies. Strike apply Valor 2 to friendly units. Friendly units gain Valor 6 on Slay. I don't have Shield Stewards or Spear Stewards. I do have Shield Stewards and Spear Stewards. Do I want to upgrade them though? Not really. Oh, you can change your souls. Ah, that's... How do I do that though? What did I want? Valor 6 on strike, I guess. How do I exchange the souls? I'll see. So what do we have? These souls have been trapped on no obedience, with enemy units appear on each floor, should be fine. Shift, gain burst 1. Shift, gain 15 armor. So they mostly will get that on moving up. Descend all friendly units to this floor and retreat. Right. Let's see. Play you up here. Craft to me a spider. Get me a pyre shot and just wipe this floor out. Give me forge. And then you should be 17-3. Okay. And then apply 5 to you, so you also hit. Okay, make quick. Outside of shot. Okay, yeah. Honestly, people able to read big advantage in life, I should probably learn that at some point. Outside of shops and probably outside of battle as well. Extinguish Forge 2, strike apply armor 4 to the front friendly unit, sure. Let's do that. Boilerplate. I do not currently forge people. Also, you die, so... When you apply infested 1 to enemy units. Infest +1 per infested section of the chain at turn start. Oh, so... She applies it, if I cast a spell now, she applies it to 2 units and then they both get +2 because there are 2 total infested stacks. Do I get that right? Right, I don't think I want to do that anyway. Can I get a pyre shot? No, I cannot. In that case... I think I'll just eat you. 2 damage there, I guess that's fine. And she's also relentless. That was not the boss that was shown at the start. Get a forge, ascend and advance. Like if they work with shift, maybe I should take that. Yeah, okay, outside of shops. That makes it a little bit easier. Great, Pyre Speak 2. Which is it lower cooldown? It's lower cooldown, yep. Banished unit, the Sword Maiden, I kinda like her. How much equipment do I have? Not much yet. Everlasting Light, but I think that's it. And the Windblade, it's good enough. Cost card that costs 3 or... And cards that cost 3 or more have permafrost. Take that. Marry the Dutiful Resolve. Apply burst 1 to self and enemy units. Right. So if you have 4 enemies and there's 1 combat before each of them, that's 8 plus the first one, that's 9. So you'd have a little bit more combats in total than the Everlasting Light. You'd have a little bit more combats than on a normal run. You hit for 16. That I don't like. However, I'm gonna give you the suit. Extinguish Forge 2. Disable the Forge for now. Forge here. Pyre shot. Can only be played once per battle. I don't need to do it here, so I'm just gonna do it up there. Spear stood. Okay, Boiler Room. You get the Windblade. Smith here. Move you forward. So you hit for 32, which is a lot. However, She apparently just has enough. How do you have enough? Oh, because you only take half damage, right? Okay, you did not burst as you did not have as much burst as I'd hoped you'd have. Also, I didn't get my armor back, which is a bit unfortunate. Twin Blade. I like the Twin Blade. I don't think I'll get enough Ember. Actually, I think I'll take them. Salvage Machine for Harvest. Rally. Apply +5 and +5 to summoned unit. Ability Chain Whistle. Friendly units attack immediately. Okay, that's kind of funny. I'm a bit sad that the Steward chambers do not trigger on this guy. Like, he's a trained Steward. Why doesn't he get the Steward bonus? Oh well. Take the heart. I don't. Nah. Skip. And now I have a curse. Is improved in the Lightforge. Ooh, upgrade your champion twice. Interesting. So enemy units gain +3 on shift. Take this guy. Creates a copy of the front enemy unit on the floor at the end of the turn. If there are no enemy units, TV creates a Gear Mask unit. Right. I think I'd actually like more equipment. Duplicate any card. Do I want to duplicate any card? Not really. Discard any number of cards and draw that many. Draw an equipment card from your deck, reduce its cost to 0. Yeah, take that. I haven't seen a unit shop yet. Oh, this guy. Reanimate. A bunch. I don't know, like, you can just use the... Give you the multi-strike. You can kind of still use the forge. Valor. Move you forward, move you forward. So those two die. What do you have? Prioritizing a back enemy unit. That's also new. And now we have units that are just infested from the get-go. Ability boom! You need to select it. Okay. So this one works a bit different. Hit 'em. You get this. Yeah, I don't have space is the problem. So you kill him, you attack him. Do you? Oh, you have Titan Skin 4. You don't deal damage. Right. That's a problem. TV Scourge. Add a copy of this card to your discard pile. Yeah, no. Get me another spider. Blow the spider up. Kind of weird that it works. Buff, buff. Oh, those are the guys that deal damage to your pile when there are no units. Give you some armor. Have a shield steward. Give you the wind blade, I guess, because we can't really do anything else with it. These guys getting through on their stealth alone is a bit annoying. Right, fire shot. Blast them. Can I give you more damage? Does that help? I can kill you. That alone already clears it. Okay. Hate the reanimate. But at least this is really not a strong boss. Apply Steel Guard to a friendly unit. High bound ability Trapdoor. Carcalops. Use damage to enemy units equal to 30 times capacity on this floor. Reduced capacity to 1. That's kind of funny. Take the Steel Guard. Ascend friendly units and advance the highest health friendly unit on the new floor. Sure. Merchant of Magic. Did I mark that? Did I choose the Merchant of Magic? I don't think so. I don't think I did actually. Get rid of one of the smiths and one of the just causes. Oh, Angel of Darkness. Sure, give me an artifact. 3 different kinds of cards in a turn. Sure. Absolutely not. And I'll leave you alone just because of that. Hate that gauge. Hate that gauge. Magic shop. Do I need anything specific? I'm gonna downgrade you to 0. Also, those are buffed. Those are buffed upgrades. Well, except the ones that double and such. Okay. Alright, let's see. Why do you have eggs? Okay, how much space do we have? 6, 7, and 6. With 7, I can actually play one of the birds here. Also, the Penitent's Bloodsuit, probably not what I'd want. Give you that for now. Give you that for now. Fire shot. How much do you deal? 80. Sure, just get rid of them. Another one. The Death Metal Hymnist, unfortunately, and not in the cards. Triggers when hit, apply dazed 2 to the attacker. That's a bit sad. I should disable the Forge. Move you forward. Smith. You're not consume, okay. And now he made another one. Do I actually want that? Get me the boom. You know what? Yeah, move all of them up. Blow up the spider. You get the Everlasting Light, because why not? Move you forward again. Smith, Smith. The Jeer masks are... I feel they're gonna be annoying. And it applies dazed, which I don't want. Bonkum. Okay. They have burst. They have burst as well. That's not good. And he makes another one. That's a problem. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, I kinda need to get rid of them. Right, unfortunately. You're just gonna die. But that's fine, you give me energy. He looks kind of funky. He looks like some Quetzalcoatl or something like that. Give you armor, give you armor. Armor 8 damage and armor 18. Shouldn't that have given more? I wasted that on this guy, fuck. Right. Smith, just cause, and then I think I'll just do this, so you don't apply daze to anyone. And then we just beat the boss to death. Good. Apply ability flight to friendly unit. Consume forge 4x. Nah. Nah. So you upgraded the Merchant of Steel. Do I do that? What do you do? Spawn a geomask unit on each floor. Random floor loses -3. That kinda sucks. Alright, let's try the next guy. Oh, there's the merchant. I need to heal. Reduce and gain armor 30. Sure. +2, +40, and +120. Holy shit. Like, you'd be way too big. To gain Dualism, Rage 4, Region 4, and Spikes 4. I'll take that. Upgrade a unit with Burst 4. Unfortunately, not Burst 8. So this is just a one-time thing, the Burst, which I don't really like. I kind of prefer if my things are actually permanent. Reanimate 2. Do I want that? What are you? Glutmars. Why do they all have eggs? Titans can triggers when this unit eats a... Oh, you have the cherubs. Damage shield 1, spell shield 1, and life steal 1. Deal 10 damage to self. Buffet 3, yeah. Titan skin. How much Titan skin do you have? Titan skin 10. Alright. Bella 32 is good, yeah, that's not wrong. Alright. Play the same setup, I think. The Forge Steward down here to forge for me. Do not do that right now. Spike Driver Factory up here. You get the Windblade. I cannot kill you with a bonk. I can kill you with a bonk. Extinguish Forge 2. Take the 11-3, I guess. Do I Pyre Shot you? No, why not? Alright. Like, I don't think I can kill this guy. I can. He will probably still have one Gorge trigger. Yeah. Apply Steel Guard. A cursed twin blade. Get this thing in. No, I can't afford the cursed twin blade. And they actually kind of just killed themselves to the spike now that I think about it. You, Everlasting Blade, Smith. Death Metal, exactly, this is the guy I wanted. I cannot kill you, that's a bit unfortunate. Just buff you then. You cannot eat if there is no one to eat you. Upbeat Warbler, and then we just move 4. That's a problem, I just made a mistake. Okay, the Upbeat Warbler stayed behind, that's fine. Blast these guys. You deal 60 damage, that's good enough. Get me another spider to blow up. Okay, you have 10 Titan Skin. You eat one of them. Which is... Mother's Flesh Fruit, what a name. You apply Burst 1 and Infested 6, deal 20 damage to self. Right. I feel like that's fine because we kind of have enough damage on the floor, I think. Like, he will hit maybe like 3 times. Also, I can just kill you. Alright, activate the forge. Boilerplate. 350 armor, that's not bad. Give someone multi-strike. Sure, give you multi-strike. And give you some extra damage. Yeah, his Titan Skin is gone. He has attacked twice. As expected. Good. Create a copy of a non-champion unit equipment with room card in hand and apply -1. Return a friendly unit that's attached equipment to your hand. Okay, that's kinda neat. But I'll skip. Grant Trample. Get the whole band together. I'll take an artifact, I think. While Pyre is at full health, drop +1 each turn. Friendly units enter with burst 1. So this is, I feel like, for the spiders really nice. My Pyre is currently not at full health, and he will probably not be for a while. Equip game burst 1. So your Pyre permanently gains... So you can only upgrade him once because it's still just in his max level, I guess. While this is... 2 upgrades, but I'll take this first. Oh, you get both. That's... okay, that's neat. Trigger Gorge on Resolve. Why are they all just plants with eggs? Alright, we will have the same setup. Herzel. However, you go down here now. Everlasting Light on you. Bonk him away. Get us a spider. And some forging. Wasn't the Life Mother mentioned in with like the Awoken in the first game? I feel like that was a name they mentioned. Unfortunately, we cannot yet. I should have gotten that fire shot. Well, better late than never. Chunk Shredder, Upbeat Warbler. Do I play the boilerplate? Sure. One burst. So you kind of want to over and over equip him over and over again, huh? So that path would probably not be bad with the... what are they called? Right, unfortunately you are both gonna die because you have trample. I think I kind of slept on the lore. I'm not gonna lie. Burst 3, Burst 2, Ability Boom. They nerfed the spiders, like, heavily. I can get another Upbeat Warbler. I think I can get a Shields to it. And now we are relentless. Can I? I can get you, but unfortunately we are actually... get me a Pyre Shot. Kill some things. Play the Death Metal Hymnist. And hope I get the Heaven's Ward next turn. Can we get the Heaven's Ward? We do not get the Heaven's Ward. That's a problem. You have multi-strike, so if I give you plus 60 damage, is that enough? It is not nearly enough. I assume so. I just kind of compare them to the previous game, where they baseline have multi-strike 2. Yeah, no, this is not gonna work out. Where they baseline have multi-strike 2, and that is just a massive difference. Okay, you do get energy. Renovate, plus 1x. Okay. When your pyre defeats an enemy, it permanently gains plus 5. Does it trigger for the pyre shot? Probably. Summon plus 20x and plus 20x. Okay, so we want a lot of Ember. When you forge a unit or equipment, grant plus 2 for each forge point spent. Plus 2 health. Okay. So just more forging. And you get... right, you get souls. Mm-hmm. Well, that is not the best UI for that. It would be too strong. Yeah, with the forge mechanic it would be too strong, but baseline they've been nerfed. But because the burst is, well, it's just poor man's multi-strike. Let's not kid ourselves. Gain 3 Ember, reduces amount by 1 each turn. Pyre randomly gains either plus 5 or plus 5 for any boss is defeated again. Out that gives either plus 1 plus draw, 1 draw, or plus 2 if the next flying boss is defeated. Oh, right, I just realized you don't get those regularly. Like the shards. Random floor has plus 3 at the end of combat. The front flank unit on the floor gains plus 1. Capacity plus 5 and plus 25 if there's space available. So you grow. The attached equipment gains plus 5 permanently. Slay, the attached equipment gains plus 1 and armor 5 permanently. That sounds really good. Gain damage equal to all infested stacks. Instead of cards upgraded with gain 1 Ember and draw plus 1 next turn. Each time you draft a card, gain a second copy. Your pyre has plus 3 Ember for each... no, plus 3 health, I think, for each card on your deck. Right. Revenge, gain plus 1 permanently. Strike, gain plus 1 permanently. That is just... that sounds like a really good thing for something that already has revenge. Yeah, if you take the silver, no? The boss artifacts you only get if you take this soul, or... no? Or do you get them otherwise? Apply plus 50% of this unit's buff stacks to friendly units. Gain the allied champion. It gains a random upgrade the next time you use a light forge. Okay, that's kind of funny. Gain holdover. When played, gain 10 gold per ember's cost. Sly +1 capacity. Friendly units gain +2 and +4. Sarge, celebrate. Gain 1 upgrade slot and +10 health permanently. Units have a max of 5 upgrade slots. Okay. When played, add 1 upgrade slot, spells have a max of 5 upgrade slots. At end of battle, if your deck is over 25 cards, then purge down to 25 cards. If you purge a total of 9 cards, permanently do +1 each turn. Interesting. So you have options for both. You have options for both very lean decks and very lean options for very lean decks and options for very thick decks, right? That is to unlock Avarice 12. And there is a defeat Life Mother while playing with each of the different legions, right? So that just means we have even more to do in the game. Get me Wurmkyn and on that. No, I don't want the Wurmkyn currently. What has lots of small units? Actually, Under Legion, no. Yeah, just do the Under Legion. Actually, no, we have... Do I do the Rail Forge? Yeah, do the Rail Forge with the Banished. Let's see. I'm currently still working on actually getting through this Covenant 10. I've only beaten it like twice. What is the... oh yeah, the burst one. Right, get me the Pious Speed, why not? Pious Speak. Split Anvil. -1 Ember each turn. Turn off the Forge for now. So I want you up top. We can not play these guys if we do anything else. I should have taken the Pious Peak. I'm an idiot. Well, do it now. Immediately blast them. Alright, do this. Move you forward. 6 turns cooldown is a lot at the start. Well, give you quick. Play as Disputed, I guess. I lack any kind of direct damage, I note. So the healers are annoying. Activate the Forge. Also, I'm pretty sure first runs are hard to win in basically everything. If you don't have any prior experience. Well, so much for that. Try that one again. Divinity, Hammerfall, and the Steadfast Crusader. At end of entire battle, purge a card. Extra cards get +2 to the X value when played. You know what? I'll take that. Strike, put 1 equipped, gain 1 burst. Sure. So with this you really want to like cycle equipment. However, it's not an artificer, it's equipped. So whenever this guy is equipped, yeah, not any unit. Right. Smith on you. Turn off the Forge for now. And then I think I'll just, like, give you plus 20 damage. And now, I need equipment. Also, he is not very tanky. Do I just give you... Yeah, I just give you Velotan. $318. Dead. Perfect. Gets us a bunch of Forge, which we can't use anymore. Forge, gain number 2. Sure. No other... What other equipment do I get? I feel like this guy could be good with the Underlegion if you just summon things. Spelled again, double stack. I don't think I want that right now. -1 in intrinsic, I don't think is relevant either. Keep my money. I mean, this path is basically just the I'ma slap you path, if I see that correctly. In which case, yeah, it is probably a lot easier to play. Right, smith you, and then you get more damage. I think every single unit has a not every single unit, but most of the like first units just have an I'ma hit you path, and in most cases that path is relatively easy to play because you just hit people. But not every unit. Okay, I feel like the Lunar Coven actually has one of them as well, I believe. Okay, we have 22 Forge. We get a big armor. And we slap people. As intended. I need more equipment. +1, actually +3 capacity. Create a copy of a non-champion unit equipment or room card in hand and apply +1. No, I'll take the runaway. Send an advance to the front. Damage to the unit is equal to damage of the front friendly unit. No. Do we have equipment? No, we don't. The Historian, Remtact, Trampled of Contracts. I'll take the Trample. The Claw. I remember there was a spell in the first game. Multi-strike, unfortunately we don't really have a hitting unit yet. Right. Avenger Divine Dancer. Get me a Death Dancer. Flesh we have 7 more. Oh, it's this guy again, right. Fleshlings. Play you and you and you. Keep the Divine Dancer for later. And then do not forge. Divinity. Sure. The Renovate is a consume... No, the Renovate isn't a consume card? I didn't read, but no, it's not. Ah, interesting. Right. Smith, 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 some more damage. I do like damage. I can note that I do like damage. And that might just kill me right now. Alright. Get you out. Move you forward. Do we give you a melee weakness? You kill him. He survives, he hits you. Both of you die, that's fine then. I'll just put the forge plate on you. Oh, I didn't think of... Yeah, you can pull your own units, can't you? Because it doesn't state specifically enemies. I didn't think of that. Okay, do I survive? Let's see. Probably not. Yeah, no. This guy and the weird twins I haven't really seen before, so they're a bit new to me still. Maybe I should go back a level just to level the clan. Try another one of those. He kind of feels like it, currently. Attach equipment. Beelzebub. No. What do we have? Random floss +3. Oh. There's a maximum I have. Okay. Sure, take that. Forge dude. And the boilerplate. Okay. Strike forge only could gain burst 1. Okay. Sure, take that. When your pyre defeats an enemy, try to go towards. Sure. Permanently +5. Should have maybe looked at that and taken the pyre speak with that, but can't know it. Alright, disable the forge just from the get-go. Why can I remember? That doesn't sound great. I'm gonna play you at some later point. I don't actually want to use this because I want them to hit. Oh, right. You're a big boy now. Smith, Smith. I think... more valor on you. Smith. More valor on you. Do I make you even bigger? Oh, it doesn't make you bigger, right? It's maximum... max 6 capacity, and I think he is at 6 capacity, so... now I can... he's at 6 capacity. So he can still grow. Right, in that case we just smith and give you valor. Smith, Smith, more valor. And now we are gonna have a big axe. A big forge thing. Also feel bad about losing. I don't think I felt bad about losing since I've played 6,000 hours in Dota 2. If I felt bad about losing, I wouldn't have done that. I do like the weldling. That guy's kinda neat. Unfortunately, no equipment. Maybe the enchant current quick. Are these always the same? Trigger? No, it is not. This is a different one. And you, I believe, a different one. Pestilence is she getting more offensive, more disease she spreads. Gain 3 armor per melees on strike. Oh, right. Those are the major rewards. Right, I see, I see. Right, so that's how that works. Take the... Start here, take the money and an upgrade, I guess. Get me another rail forged unit. Etch. Deal damage equal to this unit's attack to the front enemy unit ability Smelt. Okay. That sounds neat. Do I want to purge? Do I want to purge? Purge a just cause, purge a smith. It's this asshole. Melees. -1 damage and -1 health per stack. Cannot be reduced below 1. Unit and adjacent units take 1 damage per stack at the end of turn. Incant apply Witherbloom 1 and Melees 2 to your unit. So I just don't incant when he's on the floor. That's fine. You're gonna be a big boy. Apply Witherbloom 3 to your front unit. That kinda sucks. That actually kinda... I forgot that you need to be on that specific floor. Right, undo that. Restart battle. Restart battle is probably one of the best things they added to this game compared to the first one. Now grow to be a big... Okay, now for this time for real. Grow to be a big boy. Right, we will smith you. Give you some of that. Also be quick. You could be good later, actually. How much would you be now? This is plus 12, so you'd be an 18. 18 would give 9 armor per turn. If we smith, you are... That gets plus 18 plus... No, plus 18, so 24, 12 armor per turn. That could be even better. Right, let's do that one. We smith. And then we will just smelt this shields to it. For 31 damage. Perfect. So Witherbloom is just an AoE version of... Here, big boy now. Is an AoE version of... Melt that just cause. Slap him. Perfect. And then we're just gonna use this anyway to pump up the armor. take the bonk. Rising Rage, send in advance. Valor 10, it's a lot of Ember though. Skip. Who's riding me? What do I take? I take an equipment or a room card. Silence, armor 60, when you summon a friendly unit, draw. Plus 15 magic power, not what I'd hoped to get. Really not what I'd hoped to get. Burst 3, Strike Forge 2, equipped Gain Burst 2, right. So you just a straight upgrade. Everything you do plus 1. Take those two. Do I want to duplicate a card? You know what, give me another one of those. Three armor per malaise on strike, right. So I just need to kind of make sure you don't apply too much malaise. I assume you just apply malaise baseline, also you're not here yet. Which one is the big floor? This is the big floor. Right. Get both of these out. There you are. Apply malaise 2 to your units. Apply with a bloom equal to malaise. Gain armor equal to 3 times malaise. Right. Can we bonk something? Not really. So that's not the best setup. Well, just hit them then. Yeah, just bonk you. Weapons cache. I don't think I care for that. Smith here. Cleave, and then you can just punch him. Now I kind of want the Weldling. I'm gonna equip you with this, but not buff you yet. Smelt the Just Cause. Play a Warbler for quick. And then smith you again. You will die though. Also, I forgot, the Wither Bloom is AoE. Kinda didn't pay attention to that. Alright, there's a Weldling. What do? Smelt a card. And forge point base equal to its base cost, right. I'm gonna play the Weldling normally. And then I'm gonna give him a buffed boilerplate. And you will give a ludicrous amount of armor to this guy. Which is apparently actually enough. Wonderful. Also, you have regen. Which was not sufficient. Merge 2 equipments in your deck together and apply -1. Is that permanent? Multi-strike 1, apply damage shield 2 to friend. I'll take it, just to try. Steel Guard armor 50. Firebrand, Conductor Steward. Nah. Alright. Oh, you gain extra souls. Ah. Take that. Apply it. Oh, that's how it works. Apply that to... I cannot apply it to Herzal, which is a bit sad. Then work on Thaddeus. Actually, what do you do? Enemy units get infested 1. Right. They enter with a Wither Bloom 1. So most of my smaller units are just going to die. You have a buffed Merchant of Magic, you have a buffed Merchant of Steel, you have a buffed Heal. Right, take the Merchant of Magic then. Actually, you are the TV curse, you are the Shift curse, okay. Get me an equipment. Strike apply Valor 2, sure. Valor grants an additional armor per stack at the start of turn friendly units if they're the only friendly unit on the floor. More armor per stack. -2, cannot reduce below 1. This is really sad that this only works on the shield and the spear steward. Actually, combine 2 cards into 1. Do I have a multi-strike one? No. Reroll. No multi-strike one. Very sad. Take one of these and this one. That should cost 3 now, I believe. Titan Skin 4 should be fine. I'm actually surprised that Herzal doesn't have a... That Herzal himself doesn't have one of the, what's it called? Can we bonk something? We cannot bonk something. Right, first of all, you get equipped. Actually, no, fuck it, you get equipped. And then you go ahead and melt this thing. So we can at least, like, start slapping people. Right. Can we? It is permanent. That's kinda neat. He do be slapping. Can we? We cannot. You have Titan Skin 4, so if I give you Valor 2 and then Cleave, now they die. Eat the weapons cachet. You have Lifesteal, which is enough. Right, however, we'll just put the boiler plate on you. Then get a trench suit up here. Oh yeah, he also eats. I forgot. Weldling. Well, we smith. Do I play the weldling? Do I still have equipment? I don't think so. I don't. In that case, I think I'd actually keep him on the in hand. So Herzal can just beat these two to death. Then we smith you. Kill everything. Get rid of that cleave. Smith, smith, valor. Bonk him. For the forge. And play this guy. And I think that should be fine. The weldling feels neat. I like that. I like that little weldling guy. Sacrifice. Forge 5. Railgun. That's what I've been looking for. Turrets. Immobile, burst 1. Ability overdrive. Spend your remaining ember, gain burst 1 for each ember spent. And trap shoot. I want more turrets. Better than stealth suit, rugged dive, apply value 2 and damage shield 1 to friendly units. Sure. With these smelt, I actually have purpose for these cards, even if I don't use them. A shield of wing. Yes. Etch the damage you could to this unit. Oh, well, this is the smelt guy again. Take the steals to it. Greater spell to cost -2. That on the benediction. Plus 20 magic power on the bunk. It's not actually enough yet. Put holdover on this, I guess. Merchant of Steel Titanite. On the big boy. I just want a big turret. I just want to shoot people. Trigger Gorge on Slay. I know they have added new music. Also, not the floor I'd want to be buffed, but I'll take it. The Crucible Steward goes here, I guess, and you go here. So you just die, which ain't great. Can we bunk something to death? We can. Forge Dart. Give you more burst? Sure. Lay a railgun behind. Smith? I can't. We can smelt the smith though. And just give you a bunch of armor. What is your gorge trigger? Gain rage 3. Okay. So you want that? You want to prevent that from the get-go. Overdrive. Do you kill him? No, you don't. Smith this guy, and then I just give you more burst. I kind of love that I kind of love the idea of this guy. Also, you can give him that every turn. Do I want to fuse? Not really. Actually, Shield of Wing. This is specifically on health, not on armor. There's also some that have it on armor, I believe, but not this guy. Smith. Give him big armor. And then we just smelt this guy. Give you burst. Why is hers so small? Gone. I like that it's just gone. Shoot him a bunch. Alright, start with benedictions here. And give him some more extra valor. Also, turn it off. And Relentless goes ahead. Can I get a Weldling? I cannot. Well, we can do a benediction here. Alternatively, actually we can do both. Benediction, Shield of Wing, Smelt the Steward, and Everlasting Light. Do I just buff him with that? Sure, why not? Like, everything else will kill itself on the big boy. And then he can slap the boss around a bit. Well, exactly once. Why is he so bulbous, though? Right, Weldling. And then we can Benediction once again. Can we kill you? Apparently. Benediction isn't that great because of the Witherbloom, I don't think, but it is good enough. I really like the Weltling. Choose a card, smelt all cards in hand except the chosen card. Multi-strike. Oh, you also get a Pyre Shot. That's just a card you can get. Interesting. No. Enemy units get infested 1. Gain 3, reduce this amount by 1 each turn. Fight Knight at -2. Yeah, take that. Put that on you. For the revenge trigger. And let's go with TV. I think I'll rather purge. One of you and one of you. Then copy. Do I want to copy a card? Like, you're 92 armor. Just already. You, on the other hand, are 95 armor and Valor 2. Sure, take that. Merchant of Trinkets. When you forge an equipment, grant +2 and +2. Sure, absolutely. Do I care about this? Yes. The Jeer Mask. I don't like the days on that. Alright. Get the... Where is he? There he is. Get the big boy in. And you will be the biggest of boys once again. I think I'll actually keep them for smelting. Railgun. I can't fit it, fuck. We can give you this. And then put the railgun in. Just to shoot more people. Alright, do I smell? Yeah, I do smell something. Smell this. And then we're just gonna give you this equipment. Burst 8. Lovely stuff. No extra burst on you, unfortunately. Oh, you can... I guess... Yeah, it removes burst on strike. So you can probably just front-load your... You can probably just front-load your bursts on the railgun. Right. We will give you the big boilerplate. And then we will smelt this weapons cache. And have an upbeat warbler like here so you can slap people. Like once before you die. And now I want my Weltling again. Get the benediction. Do I want to fuse? Cursed Twinblade. Fuse it with the Everlasting Light. There's the Geomask. Right. Just forge this immediately onto this guy. Benediction again. Smelt one of the smiths. Alright, have a bonk. Smithia. Actually, it was stupid. I definitely need to use the benediction. Even though against the Witherbloom it's not that good. Benediction, Smith you. Have a bonk? No, the bonk doesn't really do anything. Smith you again. Alright, there's the Weltling. Yeah, just like big Weltling. Absolutely love the Weltling, he's so good. I don't even know if he's good, I just like him. Armament draft, consume at plus 15 and plus 15. Craft equipment to your hand. Add a plus 15 craft equipment to your hand for each unequipped friendly unit. What? Death Metal Hymnist. Get me another Everlasting Light, I guess. I'd rather have a Purge. One of the Cleaves. That just add the found fused weaponry here. I feel like I've used it to its extent. Wurmkyn's Race Spike, X plus 2 in deployment is 1. Burnout, that's probably not. Forge, yeah sure, get me a Forge in. Good. This is honestly kind of a weird mode. Multi-strike 2. On the biggest of boys. Can I give? Yeah, plus 60. Just get L on the railgun. Yeah. Copy the front unit, or a Jeer mask if none exists. Right, you are... You're the big floor once again. The big boy will return. And then these two are once again smelt food. Eat the weapons cache. Forge 28. Do I just want to forge 28? No. Shield of Wing, Cursed Twin Blade, and then we forge like 12. That's still good. Alright, get the railgun in. I love... Immobile probably just can't move between floors or change position on this floor. Right. Kind of what I expected. Benediction, yeah. Benediction once again. Do I get a big breastplate in? Yes. And now I want to use the forge until I can get the Weldling. Also, that's kind of a lot. Why are there so many of you? Why do you all multi-strike? Oh, also, yeah, because of that, no. So, you currently have 19 health. You deal 34, and then, what is this? 63? 63, then we are at 107. So that is way too much. I didn't even notice them there. And then we can smelt something to kill the first guy and give you a damage shield. Wonderful. Alright. Have a bonk. And then we're out of Ember. Why are we out of Ember? Who has Ember Drain? You have Ember Drain. Why did you have Ember Drain? So if you turn loose sniper, triggers an attack and apply Ember Drain. Well, fuck you, I guess. In that case, I think I still use the Benediction instead. He has 277 health. Actually, he has that much armor, not health, but nah, close enough. Okay, get me a Weldling. There's a Weldling. Right, we will play a Weldling. Then we will just eat the cleave, smith you again, and have a benediction. And let's see if we beat him. We do. We can also give you a Spear of Everlasting Light and another benediction. I love my big boy. Heavenswood Anvil Breaker. Can spend all forge points, deal damage to the front enemy equal to 35 times forge points spent. I don't think so. I'll take the Valor. Salvage Machine. Sure. Gain 3. Ember. Right. And now all of you are upgraded. Enemies gain +3 on shift. Also, the Gear Mask is back. Get me more equipment. That's not equipment. Well, the glass cannon, but I kinda don't want that. Actually, you know what? Take it. Why not? Reforged unit. No. Upgrade spell cost -4 and consume. Not really necessary. Will be added to hand a copy of spell chain against ephemeral. Do I have something that costs 0? Just put it on that, I guess. Double stack, double valor. The forge does not get double stacked. Okay. Spell to gain holdover. Maybe on you. I have a feeling that 29 damage is not near enough to really get rid of some of the bigger units. Athane the Fallen. Right. Ossivane Sentinel. Blind Fist 2 enemy units, Ascension spawn an Ossivane Sentinel. Restore health when they move up a floor. Sure, why not? Alright, let's see it. Turn off the forge. Which is the big floor? This is the big floor. Perfect. Forge Stewart. Herzl. And have a salvage machine. And then we just have you here. And those two are for salvaging again. Can we bonk? We cannot bonk. You make quick, which I do not like. Get me scrap. Scrap the scrap. Now I have 9 armor. How relevant is that? Not really all that much, I don't think. Smith you. Give Herzl the big armor. So he can slap the shit out of people. Ah, I didn't have my gun yet. Alright. Give you a big shield. Smith. Give you an everlasting light? I mean, why not? Armor 45. You know what? Give that to you for now. To make you small again. And then we forge. What? Why did he take damage from that? Oh, because it's a consume card. It's not only when you smelt, it's when you consume. I'm an idiot. I could have used it a lot better. Ah, there's me railgun. Play the railgun. Yeah, I think I'll just play the railgun like that. Get me an armament drive, actually. Okay, so it is on the floor where you play it. Which is sad because it's a consume card, but... Craft equipment. 15-15. Right, so it's just... nondescript equipment, probably mainly to be used for the forge then. Merged equipment, that's the big armor. Put that in there. Persistent, unplayable. Everlasting light, give you the everlasting light. Actually makes you a bit weaker, but it's fine, I guess. What do I want to give that to you up there? Nah. Here, have one burst. Alright, can I get a weldling? No. Benediction. This is 29 damage, which is not enough to do anything. Unless I play a shield steward and then beat him up. He comes in with armor because I have the forge on. Wait, give me a second. Remove the forge, then play the shield steward, and then bonk him. Wonderful. Smelt this scrap. You have 421 armor, which is probably good enough. Why do you have so much armor? What? Anyway. Do I give you a cursed twin blade? You know what? Give you a cursed twin blade and give you like a bit more burst. She's just dead. Okay. Great. More burst. That's just the railgun. It slowly degrades the more you shoot it. I love it. Forge 8. Return a friendly unit and its attached equipment to your hand. Apply Steel Guard to friendly unit. Get me the Forge. Get me the Steel Guard. Now I think about it. Send consume apply damage shield and Valor 4. Take that. Do I copy a card? I think I copy a card. And specifically I copy... Where is it? My Railforged Spike. So I can get it 4 times. Upgrade my champion to the Burst 5, Strike Forge 3. Oh yeah, I get another one. Pyre Speak. It's probably not gonna be that relevant. Remove a Just Cause and another Just Cause. I don't think I'll ever use that glass cannon. Burst 1 on Resolve. Same as last time, I believe. Alright, this is the big floor, huh? Well, in that case, the Crucible Steward will not be that big. Crucible Steward is gonna go here then, with the Steel Steward in front. Like, I feel like he's still gonna be good. Right, apply Steel Guard to you. Get me a Pyre Shot. Blast all of them, harvest a bit. Get me a Scrap. And then you get a Glass Cannon. Cleave. And then you can use that Scrap to hit him for 70. Perfect. Everlasting Light on you for now, just for the burst. Does the Unbroken Horn still exist? Alright, Benediction. Then we'll make you small. Yeah, you get that. And then we'll just Railforged Spike for Forging, and then for Forging. Oh, my boy is dead. When did my boy die? Completely missed that. Right, do that. Just cause you again, and then I think I'll just not do... Actually, you know what? Play the room here. Apply Valor 8. They have haste. Does that matter? I don't know. They cannot kill the pyre. Right. Railgun, out. Forge this equipment. And start absolutely blasting. Alright. I can't play the Weldling, that's fine. Do not forge, but give you this. You will die to the Witherbloom. Actually, you won't. You only lose 2. Forge. Forge more. Do I have the I do have the Shield of Wind still, don't I? I should at least. Start blasting. I like the railgun. Absolutely like the absolutely love the railgun. I hope there's more turrets. Death's Dancer, Heavenly Slum. No. There's the Curse Silver. Okay, the silver is a bit late because I don't think I can get that. Applies Malaise 12 on strike and spreads debuff effects on Hellborn Harvest. Right. Yeah, she seems a bit corrupted. Good question, actually. Why did he banish her? Which steward here? Hers all here. Salvage machine. Steel steward. And then we can just get that. Immediately start slapping people with this. Unfortunately, he's dazed, and that means he dies, unless you deal 100 damage? Okay, that's a problem. Get me a Pyre Speak. Just blast this area. -8 and... that kind of blows. Holy shit. You hit for 100. Triggers transfer all debuff effects to your front unit. On team turn, triggers when this unit's team starts fighting. Lose dazed 5. Also, you have 1300 health. What the fuck? You're all dying again. Can you, like, stop? Oh, he has sweep, don't he? Yeah. I can prevent that, though, I believe. By playing the quick guy. So you get this, and then we play the quick guy. You still die, however, this time you die to the Witherbloom. Right. Machinist's Tome. Do you have Steel Guard? You have Titanite. Now you also have Steel Guard. And now you have the Wind's Shield, which would massively nerf you. However, we can do this. And then give you the Wind's Shield. That way you return a little bit of damage. 1. Railgun. Bonk. Bonk this guy. Apply. And you. Enemy units gain armor 12 in region 3. Right. Not on my watch. Actually, I think I'd rather play the railgun, I think. To just blast them. You can smelt the... Actually, you can smelt the steels to it and then play the cleave. Like, this boss feels real strong from what I see here. Wurmkyn on you. Do that. The glass cannon is getting smelted. Like, I do not want that. You die now. You also die now. We will bonk you again. Then we can do... We can start doing this and this. And just forge. $43. Can I get a weldling? That would be real good right now. I think I'll smelt this one. I feel like that one's not gonna go well. Bonk, 29 damage, put that on him. I need the weldling. I probably needed the weldling a while ago. I can't bonk anyone here, so I'll do this. Keep the bonk. No, keep the cleave. Does the weldling actually help me at this point? I didn't get him anyway. Yeah, no, not even close. She hits real hard. But that should get me level 4, maybe even level 5. Smelt a card in hand, apply armor 4 to friendly units. Okay, so there's the smelting cards. Attacks immediately when an enemy moves. Sentry turret, that's kinda neat. Pressurized boiler, pie against burst 4. F. Okay. Slay enemy, gain damage equal to all infested stacks. 2 random static cards are upgraded with gain Ember and drop +1 next turn. Each time... Oh, they get upgraded as well. Each time you draft a card, get a certain copy. Equipment, upgrade, Mimic, and the allied champion. Revenge. And strike, gain health. Right, bunch of upgrades. Don't think we need to read all of them. Next time, I think... how's the construction of the seal fairing? She got on visual upgrade half. She's coming along, we've got crews cutting and transporting crystals. Once it's finished, the shard soul barricade should prevent anything, titan or otherwise, from getting through. But I was wondering, if we fully seal off the rift, how will any souls enter limbo? Unfortunately, they won't. These souls finally get a chance to live after we rescued them. We'll just be taken away for the rest of them. It's a precaution we need to take care. We must avoid the risk of a life mother entering our world again. It's about time I told you everything. A long time ago, soon after the birth of heaven and hell, I was created. The child, one of the divine titans, created me. My duty was to watch over the soul stream and to judge each soul entering limbo. Trustful, no care for the souls I judge, to send them along to a destination to be swallowed by light or by flame as the child commanded of me. Looking within thousands of souls, I was able to truly know them, and then I got to witness what became of them. Imps. I realized that the system of judgment was flawed. Souls are not static beings, they're capable of remarkable change. I brought this matter to Charles, and instead of changing the structure of heaven and hell, he wanted to start over entirely, to destroy this world and every soul in it. So heaven and hell banded together, fight against the Eventualities. We rebel against them to stop our own Armageddon. I devised a plan to stop the child, trap them within a shard soul. Eventually, fragment of the child soul became the pyre. Okay, with the child gone, we were able to win the war. We cast the father into void and the mother into soul stream and sealed up the pockets to both of those realms. I feel like neither worked. I'm pretty sure neither worked because both of them are back. How come no one knows all of this? So you're saying if heaven and hell fought together, it means that the Hellhound fought alongside Seraph? Yes, there was a brief period where we all fought on one banner, for the greater good. But soon the infighting began. We had just betrayed our creators and had no directions, so the people turned against each other. With Malika and I as the only remaining Titans, we wanted to give the world a fresh start. So this is our last act of Titanhood. We erased the memory of the past for everyone, even for myself, I think. I think a part of me also wanted to erase the guilt from betraying my own creators. Now I must face the reality that all my efforts have failed. The Angel and humans are still fighting today, and Titans are once again at our doorstep. And the demons are fighting alongside each other too. We have the Banished fighting with us. And the Titans, they're nothing. We fed enough of the ones in heaven just fine. We already defeated Father a second time. We can't defeat another divinity. You can't keep running from dead past dead. I know you've done things you regret, but you can't just seal it up and hope it goes away. Worked until now. What do you suggest we do? Actually, I made some adjustment to the blueprints, but maybe the 11th mother won't be getting through what I'm building. It'll just be a bit more amenable. Trust your judgment, Lilith, because now I've truly taught you everything I know. Right. Now I have, if I saw correctly, 2 starting souls. Yes. Yeah. Now I have 2 starting souls. Main mug. I really like, what is it? Oh, 2 rounds gets upgraded, mimic Showtime. I really like the Showtime one. And I kinda wanna try the Grump. Draw +1 for each floor that has an enemy on it, units on it at the end turn in. Okay. Thick, each time you draft a card. Thick attack. Champions. Does this while playing for, okay, defeat life mother while playing Red Forge. I feel like that probably counts for the Spire shot. But yeah, I'm not gonna play another one for now. It is late, and I will therefore now go ahead and play Deadlock. Which is not streamed. So anyway, I thank you for watching as always. I hope you have a nice evening. I hope you have a good night later on. And I hope you have a nice rest of your week. And for now, goodbye.